Spies in Disguise is the latest movie from Blue Sky Studios, which is a very interesting studio. And now they're owned by Disney since they purchased Fox, which had Blue Sky. And this film was originally supposed to come out in September, I think, sometime in the fall, but it was pushed to Christmas. And that was probably a good move because my theater was packed because the day after Christmas is a very big movie time, and animated movies around this time usually do really well because everybody and their kids are off for Christmas, so they want to go see a movie, and an animated movie is perfect for families. Spies in Disguise is a film that surprised me, which for a lot of Blue Sky movies have been like that for me. They've surprised me with how good they can be, and with how excellent they are at character designs. A lot of the character designs in this movie are really top-notch. However, when I heard the premise of this movie of a spy turning into a pigeon and doing that, it just felt kind of to me. Plus, I'm not really big into the spy genre of movies in general. But with this, they were able to make a sort of compelling story throughout it, which has a theme of pacifism, of all things. Tom Holland's character is sort of a gadget inventor, and he works at the Spies facility making the gadgets for a bunch of spies and stuff. And what makes him different from the other people making gadgets is that his gadgets are always non-lethal. He doesn't believe in hurting people to get the point across. Whereas Will Smith's character is the opposite, saying that when someone hits you, you have to hit back. And that's where the pacifist theme sort of comes in. Will Smith's character is pretty fun. He's basically just Will Smith, but just a bit arrogant, I guess. While Tom Holland's character reminds me a lot of Fluttershy of all things. Like, he likes cutesy things, he has an animal companion with a pigeon, and he knows a lot about pigeons. And like I said before, he's pretty much a pacifist, which that's what Fluttershy is. So yeah, this character is basically smart Fluttershy, and not as shy, I guess. There's also kind of a theme of not being afraid to be weird, which that's sort of a lower theme in the movie, but really it's about pacifism. The villain and the conflict itself ties into that a lot. One thing I was surprised by is that how little that Will Smith is actually a pigeon. I thought he would be a pigeon a lot longer in the movie from the advertisements and everything, but he changes back pretty fast. I was surprised. But I don't know, maybe that was just the pacing of the movie. Maybe the pacing feels different for you. The humor, I think, is okay. There's some things I laughed at a lot more than others, but overall it's just okay with the humor. Though there are some scenes about a pigeon's anatomy that got me laughing. So overall, I think the movie was pretty good. I'm interested to see what Blue Sky does next after being purchased by Disney, because maybe that the studio will actually produce some things that are not just good, but great. Because it does seem like they have people there that do have really good ideas and themes to put in animated movies. Like with this and the theme of pacifism, and with Ferdinand and the theme of masculinity. So I think if the studio is pushed in the right direction, they can make some really great stuff. So if you have seen Spies in Disguise, tell me down in the comments, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Well, by now we're getting a bit used to winter. We're like soldiers in the middle of a campaign, growing hardened to discomfort and better able to save.